Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and some more Birthright coverage. So today we're taking a look at another domain ability, which you're going to be using quite a bit, especially when engaged in warfare, and that is the ability to move troops. So got a couple different costs here. It is considered a free action, but let's jump into how the costs interact with that. So at the regent's command, any troops loyal to him or her, march to any site in their domain. Moving does cost 1 gold bar per 10 units. Or provinces. So, for example, a gold bar can move 1 unit across 10 provinces or 10 units across 1 province, 5 across 2, any way that it basically divides into that amount. So, troops requiring one full action, they do require 1 full action round to relocate when moving by land. When they move, they're not available for use until the next action round, right? So if you move them, that doesn't mean they're fighting that turn, unless you want to sort of rule that they're engaged along their route of travel, stuff like that. But it gets a little more complicated, but certainly doable. And then if the regent's domain is invaded while troops are marching, you can abort that movement and replace them to their original location if that's where you want them to go. But then you forfeit the gold already spent to move them, so you kind of already invested that cost. Thankfully, overall, it's not all that expensive. And then a regent must declare war or use diplomacy to move troops through provinces you don't rule. So keep that in mind as well. Now, in certain special circumstances, you could rule, like if you're, a close ally with a neighbor and they need military help, that, they have given you permission to go to their land, but that is worked in through diplomacy as well. So then one final bit here with that is movement by sea. So again, for those, it doesn't have to necessarily be sea, but also rivers should be part of this too, right? Some of the domains do have larger river systems. A region can move their armies by sea, spending a gold bar per unit. This requires a success roll to reflect weather, ship availability, and other factors. Troops must embark at a friendly coastal or river province of level 4 or higher. Keep that in mind, because there's definitely a finite number of level 4 provinces. A lot of level 3s and 2s, but 4 is a little hard to come by on the coastal provinces in typical. They travel 100 miles or 3 provinces per day. If the voyage lasts less than 1 week, so let's say 6 days or less, then the troops are available to fight in wars that develop in the same action round, which is, in contrast to the land movement above. And then troops may move along major rivers as long as one bank is friendly, or a realm grants the region permission to move troops along the river. So, got a couple different options there, but moving troops and just being efficient with placing them in the best spots and having them available, and certainly in wartime as well, responding to war events, invasions, and stuff like that, is going to be a crucial ability. So also worth developing a solid road system for your domain. So well worth getting that all set up. So let us know your comments on movement and how you feel that that's implemented, and if you have any memorable stories there of how you've moved your troops for various actions, whether it's defending your realm or invading or getting ready for invasions, or just moving for other special purposes. So hit us up in the comments there, guys. Like and subscribe as well. Help support the channel and keep us growing. And if you want to support us a little bit more, check us out on Patreon. We've got a link in the description and at the end of the video. A lot of cool perks there coming with some exclusive Birthright content, early access to some upcoming Birthright videos, and more moving down the road, and then access to our Discord and other things as well. So still fine-tuning some things there, but there's going to be a lot of great stuff coming in the pipeline. So stay tuned, and thanks so much for watching.